Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we have missing Christoph Zahn. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Zahn. Missing April 28th, 1992 from Atlanta, Georgia. He was 21 years old only. Very young. Those pictures are kind of small. So, 6 foot to 6'2", 160 to 170 pounds. Last seen April 28th, 1992 at American Hotel across the street from a bus station in Atlanta after traveling from Jackson, Florida via bus. Atlanta Police Department, Cobb County Sheriff's Office, and the GBI are investigating the disappearance of Chris Zahn, age 21-year-old Swiss citizen, who was last heard from on April 28, 1992 while he was visiting Atlanta. Police suspect foul play was involved and need the public's help in obtaining information that might lead them to the location of his body. Last heard from 4:15, April 28, 1992, when he placed a call to his travel agent in Orange County, Florida, from a telephone at the Denny's restaurant on Mountain Industrial Boulevard in Tucker, Georgia. Brown hair, brown eyes. So where is Tucker, Georgia? I thought he went missing from Atlanta, Georgia. "24 minutes away." Okay, so looking at this picture and the unidentified males that I was looking at, this one reminds me of him. There's the picture. There's his picture. That one kind of reminds me of him. And this person was found Cumberland Island, Georgia. No estimated age, height, or weight. Estimated year of death anywhere from 1950 to 2001. Skull found washed up on shore in Cumberland Island, Georgia. So that could be almost anybody. But it did kind of remind me of him. And then this says case info: Atlanta, 6 foot tall, brown hair, light brown hair, born in 1971, about 6 foot tall. There's a lot more information there if you wanted to read it. His credit card was used 31 times in Atlanta area, including Cobb and Carroll counties. Arrested and convicted in connection with these fraudulent credit cards was Harry Eugene Hale, a 47-year-old white male who lived and worked in the Austell area from May through October of 1992. Hale was 6 foot 185 pounds with thin graying brown hair and green eyes. Hale has homes in Kentucky and Florida. So he's got money and he's working and then he's got this guy's credit card and stealing stuff. Is that how he's buying his homes? He was arrested in Miami, Florida on Carroll and Cobb County warrants on forgery-related charges for using Zahn's credit cards. At the time of Zahn's disappearance, Hale drove a 1993 red Ford Probe with Georgia tags. We are asking that anyone with any information on Chris Zahn to call the GBI tip line. Also, anyone with information on Harry Hale, particularly anyone who might have seen Hale and Zahn together, maybe in the red Ford Probe, please call the GBI tip line 1-800-587-TIPS. How sad and horrific for only 21 years old, this poor family. And here's this, and it's pretty much the same information. Zahn speaks English with a slight German accent. His nickname is Chris. He does not drink alcohol. And like I said, this picture kind of reminds me of this John Doe. Anyway, Zahn's credit cards used 31 times. Card paid for $2,800 worth of liquor, motel rooms, cologne, jewelry, and other items. Harry Eugene Hale was arrested February 1993. Convicted of credit card fraud. Photos of Hale are posted in this case summary. I'm just skimming through this. Authorities suspect that Hale may have murdered Zahn in order to utilize his credit cards, but have never discovered enough evidence to charge him in connection with the case. However, Zahn's cameras, camera bag, and Amish quilt he purchased as a gift for his mother were discovered in Hale's Kentucky home. How horrific. Lose your 21-year-old son because he went to visit another country. Hale had a reputation for stalking bus stations and highways searching for young male transients in 1992. He is suspected of drugging and sexually assaulting young men in several states. There is speculation that he was connected in the 1990 disappearance of Mitchell Mans in Kentucky, but he was never charged in that case. Zahn's case remains unsolved. That was a 38-year-old man. But I had just seen a John Doe, unsure, uncertain, found in Atlanta in 1992. And there was the top of the skull. They thought it had been a male. The interesting thing was there was a well-worn shoe, Danese, tennis shoe, was found with the skull fragment. And I had wondered if that well-worn shoe, even though was put there after, if it could have been Christoph Zahn's shoe, or if the skull fragments from a male, if there could have been other, if maybe maybe there were other parts out there. It's just a wide speculation going off, thinking, well, maybe there could be other parts of other people out there if he killed other people, but I don't know. It's wild speculation there. So, and then, because I don't know when those shoes came out or where they were even sold. And then we have a John Doe found in Fayetteville, North Carolina, aged 20 to 50 years old, found in 1992, November 29th. 5'11", only 135 pounds. Minutes. Walking on a road, southbound lane, and struck from behind by a motor vehicle. So I don't think that would be him. Recognizable face. There's no picture, though. Thought to be homeless and living a mile away under the bridge where his clothing and belongings were, but brown hair. But he has hazel eyes, and that man had brown eyes, so I don't know. I just thought if he had been robbed and not killed, maybe he was living homeless and got hit by a car. I don't know. But this one kind of reminded me of him. Found in Cumberland Island, Georgia. And there's this man found in Silver Springs, Florida, aged 17 to 30, found in December 29, 1992. Estimated year of death, 1985 to 1992. And they did say he owned a house and home in Florida, but they didn't say where at. 5'11", and he was, 6 foot tall? So that's about right, 160 pounds. Bones found at a campsite and a gun was nearby. So sorry, forgive me for that. I should have turned the ringer off. That was my phone, not yours, so don't go hunting for your phone thinking it's ringing. Silver Springs, Florida. Bones found at a campsite and a gun was nearby. And the Juniper Springs Recreation Site. I don't know about that. But I wonder what happened to him. And if he killed one person to rob them, wouldn't you think he killed more than one person? And that one really does. See, looking at him and the shape of his face and everything and his hair, that one really does remind me of him. But I think it reminded me of somebody else before, too, so I don't know. Cumberland Island, Georgia. You would think maybe if somebody was killing somebody and get rid of their bodies, maybe they would take them off into the water somewhere. Maybe. I don't know. That's wild speculation, too. So if you have any information about what might have happened to him, please contact authorities and let them know. Don't forget to pray for his family and his loved ones, because how horrific. He was only 21 years old, and he was buying gifts for his mother. It's so sad for his mother. It's heartbreaking. So Don't forget to pray for his family and his loved ones. If you have any information about any of these John Does, please contact authorities with that information as well. Feel free to leave comments and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.